Many countries are still burning coal when hemp burns cleaner, way cleaner, and has a sustainable cycle of plants healing the environment and the energy production cycle, breathing in CO2, creating oxygen and ozone. There's a climate crisis, and fossil fuel companies for decades have lobbied governments to keep hemp banned or limited so hemp isn't cost effective to replace coal. So many countries are still burning coal to this day when hemp burns cleaner. I mean, this is insane. Like, fossil fuel companies are literally paying social media influencers to promote fossil fuels, even during a climate crisis, and ignore hemp. Like, think of it. Why isn't this all over the media? How hemp burns cleaner than coal, way cleaner, and breathes in CO2 in the energy production cycle. Why aren't we hearing this from the media? Especially the alternative media have been against cannabis hemp for decades, for a long time. They've pretended that they were for truth, but they've been like literally actively against cannabis all this time and pro-fossil fuels. So if the United Nations didn't have hemp banned in much of the world, hemp would be cost effective to burn cleaner than coal. So like this would really help during a climate crisis because many countries are still burning coal. Like, why? The infrastructure's there. So like instead of burning coal, burn hemp, which is way cleaner and has a sustainable cycle, breathing in CO2 in the energy production cycle that you don't get from fossil fuels. Like, this is insane how this is like not all over the media during a climate crisis. It just goes to show fossil fuel companies have like been bribing a lot of media, social media and stuff like that. Like, why isn't this getting more public support? I mean, hemp is harmless. The fossil fuel industry used misinformation like to try and like lobby governments to keep hemp banned in many countries. The only reason why cannabis hemp was banned in the first place was because of misinformation that clearly benefited fossil fuel companies and poison industries that would be obsolete if hemp was actually available. I made the sustainability documentary called Antimatter Future. Notice like none of the media is even talking about it or trying to like review it in any sense. Nobody can debunk anything in the sustainability documentary, but the solutions are being ignored to give fossil fuel companies an advantage. This is like 2024 going into 2025 during a climate crisis, and there's a media blackout. So, like, we need public support. We need the people to actually care and support independent media like me, who are giving this information out, when most other media aren't doing anything, and they have lots of money.